good fee. Me, I don't lose hope. Oh my God, jackpot.
Leaving the country may not be the solution that you think it is. Don't make leaving Nigeria the only solution to your life's challenges. Japa because you want to.
Passes 2 bills. Kwara PDP condemns 70-meter high flagpole. Proceeds of Crime Amendment Bill scale second reading in the Senate. And on the foreign scene, Canada inflation plunges on lower energy prices. In business news, Central Bank of Nigeria retains 27.5% interest rate again. In entertainment news, Nigerian actress Grace Bassey joins Unired States Navy. And from the world of sports, Nadozie ordered Super Falcon to reclaim WAFCON title. Good evening and many thanks for joining us for news across the world on Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin. I am Omonike. Babatunde. You can listen to us via our website at www.diamondfm.net or watch us live on Facebook at Diamond 887 FM. You can also download our app on Play Store, Diamond 887 FM. We'll bring you details of the news after this break. Don't go away, please.
We often think that mental health breakdowns sound like this.
I'm emotionally stressed.
You're welcome back from that break. Now the news in detail. The Proceeds of Crime Recovery and Management Bill 2025 has scaled second reading in the Senate. This bill amends the existing Proceeds of Crime Act 2022 to enhance transparency, accountability, and efficiency in the management of national assets recovered from the unlawful activities. The bill, sponsored by Senator Idiat Adebule, representing Lagos West, proposes the establishment of a central agency to take over the management and disposal of recovered assets, a function currently shared among 18 government agencies. Leading the debate, Senator Adebule argued that the current arrangement had created overlapping responsibility and inefficiencies, opening the door to mismanagement and corruption. Hence, the bill seeks to create an independent body to streamline the process and block leakages. Of the shareholders that attended the public hearing organized by the committee supported the provision of the bill. The bills were thereafter read by the Clerk of the House, Alhaji Ahmed Olayiwola, for the third time before the final passage of the two bills. Speaker Engineer Yakubu Daladi Saliu has directed the Clerk of the House, Alhaji Ahmed Olayiwola, to produce a clean copy of the bill for the governor's assent. The Kwara State People's Democratic Party Public Secretary Olusegun Olushola Adewara has condemned the 70-meter high flag that determines the success output of policy initiative. According to Adewara, Kwara civil servant suffers from low workers' pay compared to surrounding states such as Ondo, Oyo, Osun, and Lagos State. He criticized the Kwara State government for failing to implement the federal government-approved 70,000 minimum wage in Kwara State. He also condemned the Kwara State governor for modifying the Freedom of Information Act, claiming that the modification is an attempt to withhold crucial information from Kwarans. A Public of Nigeria, GCFR, is in charge of the security during electoral process, stating that the life of Nigerians is more important than performing any civic right.
And don't also forget that security in Nigeria is on the exclusive list, which therefore means that it is still the president as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces that will still be in charge of the security during election.
Okay.
So that aspect of security is also of importance too, because no matter how committed,
should focus on building trust by ensuring the citizens' votes genuinely count.
elections in Nigeria and electoral process in Nigeria must be incentivized and it must be made appealing. When we say incentive, it does not necessarily need to come in monetary terms.
Okay.
When people's vote counts, it's an incentive. It means, therefore, if I vote, my vote will count.
Okay. Okay.
So, definitely, I will be motivated. Nigerians. We are in instances where even
while reacting to the recent criticism of the 2023 Muslim ticket, which led to the emergence of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Senator Kashim Shettima as president and vice president, respectively, as null and void, while establishing that Nigerians had the choice to go for other options, they were not pleased with the APC presidential candidate in 2023. He, however, urged the lawmakers to consult services of various research institutions before making laws, saying the importance of these institutions should not undermine the significance of these institutions. The Ministry of Housing and Urban Development has officially taken delivery of a 753-unit housing estate formerly owned by embattled ex-Central Bank Governor Godwin Emefiele. The ministry said that the property were handed over by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission on Tuesday at the ministry's headquarters in Mabushi, Abuja. The Director, Press and Public Relations, Ministry of Housing and Urban Development.
Diamond FM, shining supreme.
The news across the world is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM. Ilorin, you're welcome back. Now we move on to the foreign stories. The National Statistical Agency has announced today that Canada's inflation rate has plunged in April on lower energy prices, with food costs rising. The agency stated that overall prices rose by 1.7% year-on-year, down from a 2.3% increase in March. This was largely driven by lower energy prices, with gasoline costs falling 18.1% and prices for natural gas down 14.1% after a federal levy on carbon pollution was cancelled and crude oil prices fell. According to the agency, the cost of food and travel tolls have risen, adding that food prices have been increasing at a faster pace over recent months than the overall rise in the cost of goods. Still on the foreign scene, Tanzania's President Samia Suluhu Hassan has warned activists from neighboring Kenya that she will not allow them to meddle in her country's affairs and cause chaos. A comment came after prominent Kenya lawyers and right campaigners were deported, preventing them from attending the court case of an opposition leader charged with treason. Human rights groups are concerned that the Tanzania government is increasingly cracking down on the opposition ahead of elections in October. Human rights groups are concerned that the Tanzania government is increasingly cracking down on the opposition ahead of election in October. That enter foreign news, consecutive hike recorded in 2024. That enter business update. Up next is
Diamond FM Entertainment News.
A 35-year-old Nigerian actress Grace Bassey, formerly known as Belinda Effa, has joined the United States Navy. Bassey has officially left acting for military stripes after a successful U.S. Navy boot camp that earned her citizenship. On her Instagram post, she stated that despite being raised in Nigeria, America's challenge her to stand strong and be more determined. She made a Nollywood television debut in 2005 TV series Shallow Waters and changed her name from Belinda Effa to Grace Charis Bassey after an encounter with God. That ain't entertainment news. Up next is
Diamond FM Sports News.
From the exciting world of sport today, goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie has tipped the Super Falcons to reclaim the famous Women's Continental Prize at the forthcoming 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations WAFCON in Morocco. The FC Paris goaltender, who has been twice awarded the Africa's Best Goalkeeper at the CAF Award, said it was painful that the Super Falcons lost to their Moroccan counterparts at the last tournament, adding that the team would be guarded as they bid for their 12th continental title. Nnadozie admitted that the Super Falcons are drawn in a tricky Group B that houses Tunisia, Algeria and Botswana, hence they must redouble their efforts to reach the knockout of the 2024 WAFCON. She further shared her optimism of winning the WAFCON title yet again after being part of the country's winning team of 2018 at the forthcoming 15th edition of the Biennial Women's Championship due to Morocco between July 5 and 26. Still from the exciting world of sport, Chairman of the Nigerian Premier Football League (NPFL), Otumba Gbenga Elegbeleye, has lauded the election of President of Nigerian Football Federation (NFF), Alhaji Ibrahim Gusau, as President of CAF West Africa Football Union (WAFUB). The Confederation of the African Football (CAF) created administrative zones to decentralize its functions. The WAFUB sub-region comprises Nigeria, the Benin Republic, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Niger, and Togo. Elegbeleye said that Gusau's emergence as the leader of the regional football body is a significant indication of the rising influence of Nigeria in African football administration. Elegbeleye stated that Kwara PDP condemned 70-meter high flagpole. Proceeds of crime amendment bill scales second reading in the Senate. And on the foreign scene, Canada inflation plunges on lower energy prices. In business news, Central Bank of Nigeria retains 27.5% interest rate again. In entertainment news, Nigerian actress Grace Bassey joins United States Navy. And from the exciting world of sports, Nnadozie orders Super Falcons to reclaim the WAFCON title. For today in history, did you know that on this day in 1949, the People's Republic of China established its Central People's Government, marking the consolidation of communist power? Now you know. For news coverage or information about happenings around you, kindly contact Diamond FM newsroom number on 091 6062 7526. One more time, 091 6062